All right, welcome back. Today, we're doing something big. We're actually going to crack the code on wealth by diving deep into its core mathematical formula. We're moving past all the fuzzy advice and looking at the actual engine that powers insane wealth creation, all coming straight from MJ DeMarco's book, The Millionaire Fastlane. Okay, just a quick heads up before we jump in. This explainer is a direct continuation of our previous videos. So if you haven't seen those yet, I'd really recommend you hit pause and go watch them first. The link's right there in the description for you. You know, let's kick things off with this quote from Carl Sandburg because, wow, it just hits the nail on the head. The normal path, the one we're all taught, asks you to spend your most precious coin, your time, in exchange for money. What we're talking about today is a framework that's built to shatter that exchange forever. So here's the game plan. First, we're gonna lay out the real wealth equation. Then we'll get into the secret sauce, how the rich accelerate their asset value. After that, we'll talk about how you can actually separate your wealth from your time by building what's called a money tree. And finally, we'll break down the 5 business models that can get you there. Let's get into it.
All right, first up, we have to understand the fundamental math. And look, this is not about working harder or saving a little bit more. It's about playing a completely different game with a totally different formula, one that lets you escape that time for money trap for good. And this slide just lays it all out so perfectly. Look at the 2 paths here. On the left, you've got the slow lane. Your wealth formula is basically your job plus whatever the stock market feels like giving you. It's all based on time, something you can't make more of and can't really control. The results? Yeah, you might get rich, but you'll be old. Now look at the right, the fast lane. Here, wealth equals net profit plus asset value. It's based on a business system that you control with truly unlimited potential. The result? Well, it's the chance to get rich while you're still young enough to enjoy it. So this right here, this is the engine. This is the core formula that puts you in the driver's seat. It's all built on 2 things, net profit and asset value. And these 2 pillars are fueled by something DeMarco calls controllable unlimited leverage, or CUL for short. What that really means is you can directly pull the levers that build your wealth, and there are no artificial ceilings. Okay, so let's zoom in on that first piece of the puzzle, net profit. The formula itself is super simple, right? It's just how many things you sell times how much profit you make on each one. But the magic, the real leverage, is in that unit sold part. A job, it limits you to selling 1 unit, your time. A business system, though, it can sell thousands, even millions of units 24/7. All right, so if net profit is the engine, then asset value, man, that's the turbocharger. This is the big one. It's the main wealth accelerant for the rich, and it's what creates those absolutely life-changing money events. So how does this actually work? Well, the value of your business, it's not just the profit it makes. It's that net profit times this thing called an industry multiple. And this multiple is just a number based on your specific industry, and it acts like a massive multiplier on your wealth. Just think about how insane this is for a second. If your business is in an industry with a multiple of 4, that means for every single dollar you add to your yearly profit, the actual value of your company, your asset, jumps up by $4. That is a 400% return on your effort. It's something you will never ever see in the stock market. You've literally created $4 of wealth out of $1 of profit. And this chart, I mean, look at this. It just shows you how wildly different these 2 worlds are. We're talking about the vehicle you're using to build wealth. The slow lane is chugging along, hoping for, an 8% annual return. A fast lane business, like one example from the book, could have a wealth acceleration factor of 1,700% because of its industry. The potential isn't just a little bigger, it's in a completely different solar system. And you know, it's not just a theory. The research totally backs this up. A study looked at pentamillionaires, people with over $5 million, and guess what they found? Almost all of them made their fortunes in a big lump sum. That's not from saving 10% of a paycheck. That lump sum is the asset value we're talking about. It's the ultimate payday for building something real. Okay, so we've got the formula down, but what kind of vehicle actually runs on this fuel? That brings us to this amazing idea, this core concept of building a business that separates your time from your money. He calls it the money tree. So what is a money tree? It's basically a business system that can live and breathe on its own. It's a stand-in, a surrogate for you treating your time for money. It's the thing that lets you make money while you're sleeping or on vacation or doing whatever you want. It produces that magical thing we call passive income, which is the ultimate goal here.
Yeah, the whole goal here is to stop being the one who has to climb the tree to get the fruit. Instead, you own the tree that just drops fruit for you automatically. It's a total mind shift from being a worker to being an owner of a system.
So the big question is, how do you actually grow one of these things? Well, DeMarco gives us 5 specific business models. He calls them seedlings that are basically blueprints for these self-sustaining systems.
And here they are, the 5 main blueprints. Each one has the potential to grow into a passive income powerhouse. We've got rental systems, computer and software systems, content systems, distribution systems, and finally, human resource systems.
So let's make this real. What do these seedlings actually look like out in the wild? Well, a rental system isn't just apartments. It could be licensing a patent you created. A computer system could be a software as a service product that helps thousands of customers automatically. Content systems, that's stuff you create once, like a book or a course that just sells over and over again. Distribution is about plugging into existing networks, like using Amazon FBA or franchising. And the last one, a human resource system, is really the ultimate goal. You build a team that runs the whole show for you, which frees you up completely.
Okay, we've covered a lot. We've got the formula, we've got the blueprints. So let's pull this all together and figure out what this means for you, for your path forward.
All right, if you remember nothing else, remember these 3 things. Number 1, you have to consciously ditch the old, broken, time-based formula. Number 2, you got to embrace the system-based formula, focus on net profit and asset value. And number 3, your main goal is to build a money tree using one of those 5 models to finally detach your income from your time.
And really, that leaves us with this final question. The formula is out there. The blueprints are identified. The path isn't some big secret anymore. The only thing left to ask is, which money tree are you going to choose to grow?
Stay tuned for the next chapter. And as always, thank you for watching.